Hi garden friends, happy Sunday. Well, today I'll be planting some weirdo plants and I'll be planting them in this shallow terracotta bowl, so not deep at all. And I'll show you the plants that I have for it. I'll start with this Crassula Tom Thumb. It is a miniature Crassula. They're lime green, and when stressed, they get that red margin around their leaves, and you can see these little flower stalks here. So this one's about to bloom, and they bloom pretty white flowers, super small. And this one I'll be using to add height to the arrangement. And when I said weirdo plants, I meant these plants right here, these Lithops, and I'll show you. This one is called a split rock royal flush. It's a beautiful deep purple. And I also have 3 varieties of Lithops. This one right here, check that out. And they're all unique. Their little leaf windows here are all in different patterns. They're all different. And Lithops are native to South Africa. And they're also called mimicry plants. And the reason why they're called mimicry plants is because they hide right just above the soil. So for example, if there's a thirsty animal coming around trying to eat some plump plants, they mimic stones, and they're also called stone faces or stone face plant. And so they want to confuse the animal, thinking that they're stones and not plants. Isn't that cool? I just love the history or all this information I've read from Lithops, and there's over 1,000 documented species, which makes it even more amazing, and it makes it that much more fun to collect. And around my area, they're very hard to get. Very hard to get. You hardly find them at like the local nurseries around here. And I also have this one right here, super cute. And these little leaf windows, as I was saying, they're translucent, so you can see through. And that's their way of absorbing light. Super cute. They're just so unique. And I've also got this little plump one right here. And I also have this Faucaria Tigrina, also called as tiger jaws, and their leaves are kind of bumpy, and they open up like that, and they open up like little jaws, as you can see. And I've got 2 of those. And to add some color and different texture, I have this Pachyphytum Oviferum. These are moonstones or pink moonstones, and I've got 3. They do so well with the Lithops. So I'm trying to plant plants together that will do good together, that don't need that much water. Because the Lithops, I should mention, they are fall and winter growers, and they tend to bloom in the spring, and that's from my experience with them. And that's why I have such a shallow bowl for them. It's not going to use that much soil, so it'll dry out a lot faster. And I'll be planting them in terracotta, which is clay. So the air, this is a breathable material, by the way, if you didn't know, and the air the air runs through the pot, so that helps the soil to dry out a lot faster, which is very important. I don't recommend you planting Lithops in plastic, because that's not a breathable material. And I know that if you find them at your local nursery, they'll always be in small pots like these. And even though they're plastic, it doesn't use a lot of soil, and I think that's because the nursery's trying to avoid root rot, so that they won't become mushy and die. So you'll never really find them in these 4-inch pots, because that requires a lot more soil. And that's my take on it. But it's very important to plant them in breathable material. That's something that you should know. And the last plant that I have here, just moving on, is this super dangerous Opuntia Microdasys, I believe. Super cute, fuzzy. The cactus that have really fine hairs like these, you want to be really careful and just grab them by the roots, because if you get pricked by these, it's very hard to get it out of the skin. But if you do get pricked by them, you can always use tape to pull them out. Good luck with that. So let me get some soil and fill this up. And the soil that I use regular potting soil, and I go for the organic type, and I either use perlite or pumice, whatever I have available at the moment, and I use equal parts of each. And I just do it by the handful. So I do a handful of regular potting soil, and then I add a handful of either perlite or pumice. Super easy. But if I'm gonna go for a brand name soil, I usually go for the EB Stone Cactus Mix. But lately, I've just been mixing it on my own. It's a lot cheaper. And I make a lot of arrangements. Okay, so for this arrangement, I have no idea what I'm going to do, which is gonna be the challenge here. I'm not sure if all of them are gonna be able to fit, but I will try my best. That is the challenge, of course. So I will start with my Crassula Tom Thumb, and I will place it right over here. There we go. It's cute. Okay, and now I think I'll add this royal flush. So I want to add the bigger plants towards the back, and then the smaller ones towards the front. So I will nestle this split rock right by the Tom Thumb, and it's got a pretty deep or long root system there, so I'll make a deep well there. And I'll let it face this way like that, and it'll even need to be deeper. Okay, right there. So those base leaves, I want the soil just right under it, right under them. Very gently press that soil around it. So far, so good. Okay. Let's see, what should I do with this one? I know it should be towards the back, but should it go like right here maybe? Yeah, why not? A good tool to use for these types of plants is a plucker. To hold it in place, just try your best not to tear it up. I'm gonna get that twig out, get in the way, and gently press that soil around it, anchor it down. Is it gonna stay put? See, that's the thing with these little cactus plants. They can be a little hard to manage. I'm just gonna leave it like that. If it moves, oh well, it's a-okay, because I will anchor it down with some stones anyways. Okay. Let me add a Lithop right over here. And this is the biggest one I have, so put it right over here. And let's see, should it face like this way? Yeah, I should, okay. So just like that. moving on. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's see, what else do I have? So I have Moonstones, 2 more Lithops, and these Tigrina types. I think I'll do one right there. And then I'll add a Moonstone right beside it over here. I'm trying to balance out the pinks and the green. It gives more interest to the arrangement, more eye-popping. And I want it to face this way. Okay. And like I said, I'll add, should I add the bigger one, like over here? Yeah, sure, why not? You want every plant to shine, and that's why I like to plant the bigger ones towards the back or to the side, so the small ones can shine as well. I'm not trying to touch this one too much because it does have that farina, that natural sunblock, that powdery white coating on the top of their leaves there. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. And you know what? I'm gonna add some fun to it, and I have these stones here that I've added little eyes to them, and I see a little hole there, so I'm just gonna put that one right there. I think it'll be a good little, it'll make it fun, unique, right? Originality is, you know, key in this world of copycats. So it's little things like that that make your arrangement different from the others, right? Not sure if you can see it, but look. That makes it look so cute, right? Something different. Okay, so now I've got, let's see. I can balance out the Tigrina over here. So that's what I'll do. I think that'll look good. Sorry for all the car noise. I live right by a main road. So the highway's right there. You can hear everything. And you see these little roots here? I'm gonna cut just a little bit off. They're a little wild. And it's not gonna hurt the plant really. Just gonna make it a little more manageable. And I'm gonna put it just like this, just like that. Okay, that worked out. Okay, so we've got that balance there. And now I think I should put the small little moonstone there. And this one's completely dehydrated. You can see that the leaves have completely like closed up towards the center. That's a for sure sign that you need to water your succulent. It's been sitting on a tray waiting to be used in an arrangement. So it dried up completely. But it will open up as soon as I water this arrangement. Just give it a few days, maybe a week. So now I have these Lithops. So I'll put this one right there. I wasn't even sure if they were all gonna fit, but hey, they ended up fitting quite well. And I will place them facing like this. Oh, make a little deeper wale. Place them just like that. And push that soil around them so it anchors them down. Okay. There we go. That's good, that's good. Now I've got this one. So I'll put this one right beside it, and then I'll put this one right in the middle. I wish that you guys could like respond and give me tips on where to put these succulents in. Wouldn't that be fun? There's like a little speaker way to interact. Anyways, okay. Maybe someday. Ooh. Okay. Because I could always use some advice on where to arrange them. Suggestions, of course, are very important. And then we can create something together. That would be so much fun. And I know you can kind of do it through live, but I would have to be reading through comments. And I lose focus on the arrangement. So I'm going to place this one. I'm just going to put it right in the middle there. Just poke it right through. Now I'm going to add some stones. And I have one more stone with a little eye in it. And maybe I should put it right here. Right there. So you can see it. That's cute. That is too cute. I use these little stones here for a Friday the 13th fairy garden. About like, I want to say 2 years ago. And I kept them. They're too cute. Okay, and now for the regular stones. And let me clean this soil up. With my little brush here. That turned out really cute, don't you think? I hope so. And I've already picked out some smaller stones here. I'm just gonna fill those areas where I see the soil. Press them down. And you see how they do actually look like stones? Awesome. If you are interested in buying some lithops, Little Emerald Thumb, I hope I'm saying that right, sells them online. If you don't have them at your local nursery. I sometimes find them at Barrels and Branches, and that is located in San Diego. That's where I live. Oh, I don't want to really bury this one too deep in there. So I'll add a, uh-oh, what happened there? I got a phone call. So I'll keep on going here. Oh, and what was I doing? I was adding a little more soil. So that stone with the little eye won't be buried down there. And I'll also add some stones to this little hole there. Tuck them right in. And right there. Some right there. Okay. And that came out really cute. It turned out nice, and I'm happy that I was able to use all of my plants there. So you can see it from the side right here. And I'll turn it around just so you can see it. All the way around. All right. So thank you for watching, guys. This was a different, super fun arrangement, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.